If you're over 40 and you've been told that you'll never be in the best shape of your life, then this video is for you. Have you ever noticed that once you hit your 40s, it feels like your body has just stopped listening? You look at food and you gain weight. You do the same things you used to and they just don't seem to work anymore. And somewhere along the way, someone told you, well, you're just getting older. I don't think age is your problem. I think you're telling yourself the wrong story. When I first started coaching, everyone over 40 walked in the door believing the exact same thing. My metabolism is broken. It's just my hormones. I'm definitely getting too old. My body's just giving up. And honestly, I understand why they believe it. Because when you compare yourself at 45 to where you were at 25, everything feels harder. Weight comes on faster. Energy drops, recovery takes longer. You can't get away with a weekend of just eating rubbish anymore. It feels like your body has turned against you. But what if that's actually not what's happening? So let's rewind it back 20 years. You're in your early 20s. You probably move without even thinking about it. Sport, running around, weekend adventures, partying all the time, helping mates move house, walking everywhere. Life just kept you active. Now fast forward 20 years. You drive everywhere, you sit most of the day, you're working overly long hours, you're sleeping less, your stress is through the roof. Now you just grab food for its convenience. Gym becomes, I'll start next Monday. None of these changes happened overnight. They happened so slowly that you barely even notice them creep in. Now let's add something important. As we age, if we don't give our muscles a reason to stay, we're slowly going to lose them. Not because you're simply over 40, because muscles respond to demand. And if demand disappears, well, muscles will too. And muscle is incredibly valuable, especially as we age. It helps you stay strong. It helps you move better. It influences how many calories your body actually needs to use. Lose enough of it, and suddenly life feels harder. Now, here's the part that changed the way I coached forever. Your body didn't betray you. It just adapted. It adapted to what became normal. It adapted to sitting more. It adapted to moving less. It adapted to the years of yo-yo dieting. It adapted to poor sleep. It adapted to the extra stress. Your body has been doing exactly what it's designed to do. The problem is we're blaming the wrong thing. We're blaming age instead of the lifestyle that quietly changed over the decades. And here's the good news. If lifestyle changed the equation, then lifestyle can change it again. One of the biggest privileges I have as a coach is watching people prove this wrong every single week. I've coached people in their 40s, 50s, 60s who are fitter now than they were 20 years ago. Not because they found a magic supplement, not because they cut out carbs, not because they detoxed, because they simply rebuilt the basics. They started walking, they started prioritizing protein, they started lifting weights again, they slept a little better, they simply stayed consistent. And that's not sexy. It's just incredibly effective. So if you're sitting here thinking, Mike, where do I start? Start by forgetting your age. Seriously. Age tells me almost nothing, but your habits tell me almost everything. Ask yourself these simple questions. How much muscle am I trying to keep? How often do I move? Am I actually eating enough protein? Am I sleeping enough to recover? Could I walk another 20 minutes today? You don't need perfection. You just need enough good days to let your body adapt in the other direction. And here's something that I wish more people understood. Your body is adapting every single day. The only question is, what are you asking it to adapt to? If somebody told you that your best shape has been and gone, I hope this video gives you a different perspective, because I genuinely believe that some of the most confident, strong, and healthy people I've ever met didn't become that way in their 20s. They became that way after 40. And it's not because they all of a sudden found motivation, because they finally stopped believing that they were broken and simply rebuilt themselves again. If this has helped change the way you think about your body, I'd love you to subscribe. Every week I make videos to help everyday people rebuild their body, improve their health, and reclaim back their identity without the nonsense that keeps everybody stuck. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.